जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सदि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदानेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। बोलो श्री राधे गोलोकानंद भगवान की जय।
जय।
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा भैया। हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन।
हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन। हरे कृष्णा।
Right, nice to see you all. श्रीमद् भागवतम कंटिन्यू करेंगे। तो कल हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे कैंटो 3 हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं, हाँ, अध्याय 4 पे श्लोक 11। सो वी रेड दिस यस्टरडे, श्लोक 11। तो उसमें क्या हो रहा है, तो महात्मा विदुर और उद्धव जी के बारे में वार्तालाप हो रही है और उद्धव जी बता रहे हैं कि कैसे लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा जब अंतर्ध्यान होने वाले थे तो उन्होंने उद्धव जी को बताया कि बद्री का आश्रम जा सकते हैं और भक्ति करने की का उपदेश उन्होंने दिया उद्धव जी को। लेकिन उद्धव जी भगवान के पीछे पीछे, बिकॉज ही कुड नॉट बेयर द सेपरेशन, तो भगवान के पीछे पीछे एंड देन लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा को बरगद के पेड़ के नीचे अकेले में तपस्या करते हुए पाया। और उस समय उद्धव जी ने, भगवान ने, लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा ने उद्धव जी को देखा और फिर लॉर्ड श्री कृष्णा कह रहे हैं। सो दैट इज दिस पर्टिकुलर श्लोक। हरे कृष्णा। रसिक श्याम प्रभु जी पढ़ेंगे आप? आप म्यूट पे हैं।
श्री भगवानुवाच वेदाहम् अन्तः मानसिप्तं ते ददामि यतद् दुरावापन्मन्येः सत्रे पुरा विश्वसृजां वसूनां मत्सिद्धि कामेन वासो ते त्वयेष्टः। O Vasu, I know from within you your mind where what you desired in the days of your when the Vasu and other demigods responsible for expanding the universal affairs performed sacrifices. You particularly desire to achieve my association. This is very difficult for others to obtain, but I award it unto you.
Hare Krishna. So तो श्री कृष्णा उद्धव जी को बता रहे हैं कि यू पर्टिकुलरली डिजायर टू अचीव माई एसोसिएशन, या मत सिद्धि कामेन, when you are Vasu, yeah, in previous words, then you desire to achieve my association, which is very, very difficult for anyone to obtain, but I awarded it unto you. So Uddhav ji is so lucky and beneficial, yeah, getting the association of Lord Shri Krishna, but Lord Shri Krishna knows everything, so he is telling Uddhav ji that you actually desired this, yeah. And I think we'll read this purport. So let's read this, Sachin.
Uddhav is one of the eternal associates of the Lord, and a plenary portion of Uddhav was one of the 8 Vasus in the days of yore. The 8 Vasus and the demigods in the upper planetary system, who are responsible for the management of the universal affairs, performed a sacrifice in the days of yore, desiring to fulfill their respective ultimate goals in life. At that time, an expansion of Uddhava, acting as one of the Vasus, desired to become an associate of Lord. The Lord knew this because he is present in the heart of every living entity as Paramatma, the super consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. It's a couple of important things. Is we all know this, right? But emphasized again that he is present in the heart of every living entity, which means all of us, right? As Paramatma, the super consciousness. So our consciousness, soul, and the super soul. But it also says this Uddha is one of the eternal associates, and he was one of the 8 Vasus. And yesterday we talked about Vasus. Does anyone know what are those 8 Vasus? Anyone did the homework yesterday?
मैं बताऊं ना?
हाँ बताओ प्रभु जी.
मैं बताता हूं. पहले वसु है अप, ठीक है ना? अप उनको अयज भी कहा जाता है. उसके बाद दूसरे वसु का नाम है ध्रुव, तीसरे वसु का नाम है सोम, चौथे वसु का नाम है धर, फिर अनिल, फिर अनल, फिर प्रत्यूष, उसके बाद प्रभास. इतने 8 वसुओं के नाम हैं. मैं ग्रुप में लिख के भेज दूंगा.
दैट इज गुड. और प्रभु जी वो जो 8 वसु है वो किस चीज के वसु हैं, राइट? जैसे
I have 5 elements.
राइट. So 5 elements we all of us know.
Yeah.
पृथ्वी, अग्नि, जल, वायु, आकाश, और बाकी 3. तो ये 5 वसु के हो गए जो प्रभु जी ने जो अभी नाम बताया. उनमें से आई थिंक वी कैन लुक कौन क्या है, राइट? जैसे वरुण जल के,
मन बुद्धि, माइंड, मन बुद्धि कल ही पढ़ा था 7वें अध्याय में. 5 तो मन बुद्धि एंड
अहंकार.
एक और
अहंकार. अहंकार.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
तो मन बुद्धि अहंकार है शटल सूक्ष्म शरीर के 3 एलिमेंट्स हैं, और रिलेट कर सकते हैं उनको. लेकिन जो 3 वसुज हैं, सो जैसे सोम बताया, तो सोम है वो चंद्रमा, एंड आदित्य इज सन. तो चंद्र सूर्य, तो चंद्र को मन से रिलेट कर सकते हैं, और जो सूर्य है वो बुद्धि से रिलेट कर सकते हैं, और नक्षत्र तारे नक्षत्र, राइट? तो इस तरह से 8 वसु हैं, ठीक है? तो ये 8 वसु तो उद्धव जी, सही है ना प्रभु जी? प्रशिक्षण प्रभु जी. तो
क्या प्रभु जी?
हाँ, नहीं तो ये 8 वसु है, सही है? तो उद्धव जी वाज वन ऑफ them, and then he, तो उस समय when the सृष्टि was being created, तो उस समय जो sacrifices चल रही थी, जैसे इसमें लिखा है, right? Universal affairs perform sacrifices, right? All the when the Vasus and other demigods responsible for performing sacrifices. तो उस समय जो उद्धव जी का रूप था, he desired to be associate of Lord Shri Krishna, and that is why Uddhav ji in that age became associate of Lord Shri Krishna. Yeah, that's good to know how everything is related, right? And so let's continue reading this. Ravi.
In everyone's heart, there is a representation of super consciousness who gives memory to the partial consciousness of every living entity. The living entity as partial consciousness forgets incidents of his past life, but the super consciousness reminds him now how to act in terms of his past cultivations of knowledge. Bhagavad Gita confirms this fact in the various ways. ये यथा मन प्रपद्यन्ते तमस्तन्वीय भजयाम अधम. Bhagavad Gita 4.1. सर्वस्य शांत हरि समन्विष्यो महत् समृस जाननम अपरांतो नमः. 15.15. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So the important fact mentioned here is this. What is this? a living entity has partial consciousness forgets incidents of his past life. Yeah, which is true, isn't it? Like all of us, we don't know what we were in the past life, right? But forget past life, we don't even remember like what did we do before 2 years or maybe 2 months, maybe 2 days, right? So we forget all these incidents of the past life, but the super consciousness reminds him how to act in terms of his past cultivation of knowledge. So like now we are, accumulating this knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam and maybe, whatever karmas we have done in the past. So, we have come together, we are reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, maybe we are chanting. So all those things are happening. We feel it's coincidence, but maybe those are related to the past cultivation of knowledge, is what is being mentioned here. Yeah, and so similarly, Uddhavji, based on his past thing, he is now associate of Lord Sri Krishna. Let's continue reading. Mayur.
Everyone is at liberty to desire as he likes, but the desire is fulfilled by the Supreme Lord. Everyone is independent to think or desire, but the fulfillment of one's desire depends on the Supreme Will. This law is expressed as man proposes, God disposes. In the days of yore, when the demigods and Vasus performed sacrifice, Uddhav, as one of the Vasus, desired to enter into the association of the Lord, which is very difficult for those busy in empiric philosophical speculation or fruitive activities. Hare Krishna.
Nisha.
Such persons have practically no information of the facts about becoming an associate of the Lord. Only the pure devotees can know, by the mercy of the Lord, that the personal association of the Lord is the highest perfection of life. The Lord assured Uddhav that he would fulfill his desire. It appears that when the Lord informed him by his indication to Uddhav, the great sage Maitreya finally became aware of the importance of entering into the association of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Right. So many nice things mentioned here. One is only the pure devotees know or can know by the mercy of the Lord, of course, right? Is the personal association of the Lord is the highest perfection of life, right? That's no brainer. Now, Uddhavji, of course, got that because he was associate of Uddhavji. And it also says that the great says Maitreya Muni. So Maitreya Rishi was a very highly achieved Rishi, but not in terms of like being a greatest devotee of the Lord. So even though he was highest like in self-realization, but not really in terms of the highest devotee of the Lord. But here, because if you remember in last shlok, right, Maitreya Muni also arrived and Uddhavji also arrived, but Lord Shri Krishna is addressing Uddhavji and he is telling him that you are in Vasu in the last birth and now you are in my association, and that is the highest perfection of life. So what it's saying is the great sage Maitreya also became aware the importance of entering into the association of the Lord.
अच्छा, एक चीज और है गजानन प्रभु, मैत्रेय मुनि को वहां आने के पीछे जो रीजन था, भगवान का के इच्छा से वो उधर बाय डिफॉल्ट वो आए, लेकिन भगवान का डिजायर था तभी भगवान ने डायरेक्ट किया उनको. The reason being is that कि भगवान को मालूम है कि लेटर ऑन वो विदुर जी से मिलने वाले हैं, तो विदुर जी को ये सारा ज्ञान देंगे, इसके लिए वो भगवान ने उनको अलाउ किया उधर इंटर होने के लिए.
Right. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Prabhuji. And we all know this is coming out, right? Vidurji went to pilgrimage, and the title of the chapter is also Vidurji meets Maitreya Muni, right? So we see how Vidurji meets Uddhavji, how Uddhavji sees Lord Shri Krishna, how Lord Shri Krishna is talking to Uddhavji, right? And then we see Maitreya Muni also arrives at the same place. So very nice. Rinaji?
You ask me, Bhaiya? स एष साधो चरमो भवाना मासादितस्ते मदनुग्रहो यत् यन्मां नृलोकान् रह उत्सृजन्तम् दिष्ट्या ददृश्वान् विशदानुवृत्त्या. O honest one, your present life is the last and the supermost because in this term of life you have been awarded my ultimate favor. Now you can go to my transcendental abode, Vaikunt, by leaving this universe of conditioned living entities. Your visit to me in this lonely place because of your pure and unflinching devotional service is a great boon for you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So no one other than Lord Sri Krishna is saying this, right? Like your present life is the last and supermost. Yeah. Why? Sa esh sadhu charmo bhavana. Like it's the highest. And why is that? Because now you can go to transcendental abode Vaikuntha. Like what basically is saying, like even though he was one of the Vasus, right, maintaining this universe, that was not the highest perfection of life. Yeah. So Lord Shri Krishna is saying here, now that you have been in the association, and this present life is the Charmo Bhavana, right, is the supermost. So that's very interesting to know. And why is that? Because of the unflinching devotional service. And this has happened. And it's a very nice purport again. I think let's read this, Ajay.
When a person is fully conversant and with knowledge of the Lord, as far as can be known by a perfect living entity in the liberated state, he is allowed to enter into the spiritual sky where the Vaikuntha planet exists. The Lord was sitting in a lonely place just about to disappear from the vision of the inhabitants of the universe, and Uddhav was fortunate to see him, even at that time, and thus receive Lord's permission to enter Vaikuntha.
Tarun?
Hare Krishna.
The Lord is everywhere at all times, and his appearance and disappearance are merely the experience of the inhabitants of a particular universe. He is just like the sun. The sun does not appear or disappear in the sky. It is only in the experience of men that in the morning the sun rises and in the evening the sun sets. The Lord is simultaneously both in Vaikuntha and everywhere within and without Vaikuntha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, right? The most important fact mentioned here is the Lord is simultaneously everywhere, is what is being mentioned. Vaikuntha is spiritual sky as well as the material sky, but more important, as a living entity in our, we have the super consciousness, right? So Lord is simultaneously everywhere. Anilji?
जी पुरा मया प्रोक्त मजाए नाभ्ये पद्मे निशरणाय ममादि सर्गे ज्ञानम परम मन महिमावासम यत्सूर्यो भागवतम वदन्ति. O Uddhav, in the lotus millennium, in the days of yore, at the beginning of the creation, I spoke unto Brahma, who is situated on the lotus that grows out of my navel, about my transcendental glories, which the great sages describe as Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, oh Uddhav, and who is addressing Uddhavji in this? Who is saying this?
Lord Sri Krishna.
Lord Sri Krishna, right? So Lord Krishna continuously addressing Uddhavji in this. Is what he's saying in the lotus millennium in the days of yore. Yeah? Pura Maya. At the beginning of the creation, and then you have Ajay Nabhye Padme, which means Brahmaji, who is situated on the lotus that grows out of my navel, right? As we know, Lord Brahmaji appeared from the Nabhi of Lord Sri Vishnu, right? Which is what mentioned, Nabhe Padme, Nisnanai Mam Adi Sarge. That's how he appeared. But Now you remember, like Lord Sri Krishna spoke to Lord Sri Brahma in Canto 2. Yeah. Like, and how do we know that Lord Sri Krishna spoke to Lord Sri Brahma, Lord Brahma? How do we know that in Canto 2? Who described that?
Lord Brahma describes to Naradji.
Naradji.
Correct, right? So Naradji asked Lord Brahma, like, essentially, who are you? Like, you are everything, but still you are doing so much austerity for what? Whom are you praying? Who is the real origin here? And that's when Lord Brahmaji is describing that Lord Sri Krishna, how he appeared, and then how Lord Sri Krishna is cause of everything. So at that time, as we saw how the cosmic manifestation happened, Virat Swarup and all that. So what Lord Sri Krishna is telling Uddhavji here is, I spoke unto Brahma, yeah, at that time, and that is what is the great sages describe as Srimad Bhagavatam, right? So part of Srimad Bhagavatam was what Lord Sri Krishna told Brahmaji, which Brahmaji told Naradji, and then Naradji told, whom did Naradji tell?
Forgetting the name.
Vyasji.
Ved Vyasji, yes.
Vyasji, right? So the Srimad Bhagavatam for us has been written by, been manifested by Ved Vyasji, and then Ved Vyasji told this to whom?
To
Suta Goswami.
No, there's another one.
Who is reciting this Bhagavad to Parikshit Maharaj?
Sukadev Goswami.
Dev Goswami ji.
Dev Goswami ji, right?
Yeah.
So as we see, Lord Sri Krishna to Lord Brahma, to Dev Rishi Narad, yeah, to Ved Vyas ji who manifested this, Sukdev Goswami ji is son of Ved Vyas ji, right? And Sukdev Goswami ji is currently reciting this to Parikshit Maharaj, yeah. And then who actually is telling this right now to all the Rishi Munis gathered at Naimisaranya?
Suta Goswami.
Suta Goswami ji.
Sud Goswami, right? So that's Sud Goswami. So Sud Goswami is now telling all the Rishi Munis, because Kali Yuga was about to start. So the benefit of all of us, Sud Goswami is now reciting this whole Srimad Bhagavatam to all the Rishi Munis, and pretty much for us, which was spoken by Sukdev Goswami ji to Maharaj Parikshit. So here, Uddhavji, Lord Sri Krishna is directly telling Uddhavji, right, that I spoke this to Brahma, Lord Brahma, who grows on my navel on the lotus, on the lotus flower, right? And let's just read this purport. Mayur.
The explanation of the Supreme Self as given to Brahma and already explained in the second canto of this great literature is further clarified herein. The Lord said that the concise form of Srimad Bhagavatam as explained to Brahma was meant to elucidate his personality. The impersonal explanation of those 4 verses in the second canto is nullified herewith. Shraddhara Swami also explains in his connection that the same concise form of the Bhagavatam concerned the pastimes of Lord Krishna and was never meant for impersonal indulgence. Hare Krishna.
Right. So what is important thing mentioned here is, right, that even though the cosmic manifestation and all those was explained, the real intention was not really about the impersonal explanation, right? Like as we also saw in the previous shloks, that Virat Swarup is just the initial beginning, but real association, the real darshan of Lord Sri Krishna is the Shyam Sundar form, and to be devotee of the Lord and to listen to the Bhagavatam story, the past Leela of Lord Sri Krishna, right? Past times of Lord Sri Krishna, never meant for impersonal indulgence, right? And so Sridhar Swami has, of course, described this in more detail. To that, let's do one more shlok. Anisha.
इत्यादृतोत्कः परमस्य पुंसः प्रतिक्षणानुग्रह भाजनो अहम् स्नेहोत्तरोमा Kalitaksharatham Muchachuchah Prajalirabha Bhashi. Uddhav said, O Vidur, when I was thus favored at every moment by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and addressed by him with great affection, my words failed in tears and the hairs on my body erupted. After smearing my tears, I with folded hands spoke like this. Hare Krishna.
So Uddhav ji bata rahe hain, like Lord Shri Krishna spoke to Uddhav ji, and then so what happened, right? So this is a great moment for Uddhav ji himself. So Uddhav ji Vidur ji ko bata rahe hain, oh Vidur, when this happened, right? Every movement by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? It says, Paramasya Punsah Pratikshan Anugraha Bhajano Aham, right? So when Lord Sri Krishna is speaking, what happened with great affection? My words failed in tears. Hairs on my body erupted, right? बोलते हैं ना रोम रोम खड़े हो जाते हैं. स्नेह उत्थ रोमा. And after smearing my tears, with folded hands, I spoke like this. So then Uddhav ji speaks to Lord Shri Krishna, and that's the next shlok we are going to read. Let's pause here. We'll read this tomorrow. Okay, because we only have 3 minutes left. So, Prabhuji, any other comments you want to mention before we start the kirtan? Rasik Shyam Prabhuji?
कोई कमेंट नहीं है, पहले ही मैंने बोल दिया है.
ठीक है. All right, so it's nice. We'll hear the kirtan and then we'll see you tomorrow. Right? Let's see how Uddhav ji responses and asks Lord Shri Krishna.
Krishna Jaya Vrindavana Sri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohana Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavana
Together, we can protect our planet. Together, we are NATO.
केशिघाटवंशी वट द्वादश कानना जहाँ सब लीला कोयलो श्री नंद नंदन केशिघाट